It's the Gear Tester here, and welcome to my review of the Blue Box Toolkit from Benchmade. When you purchase this little toolkit, you're going to get a number of little Torx heads, as well as an extender, and you're going to be able to maintain your pocket knives, as well as, in some cases, full tang knives that have scales that are attached to the handle. This would allow you to also tighten those up and maintain it. But for the most part, I think Benchmade imagines you using the Blue Box Toolkit to maintain their knives, and probably as well some other folding knives from different companies that use the same size Torx heads. Here I've got a CRKT Hisatsu folder, got two Benchmade full-size Griptilians, one mini Griptilian, a Spyderco Delica in the car blade shape, as well as a Spyderco Persistence. Okay, and this is a small collection of folding knives that I have procured over the years, but I really like these knives. But I find from time to time I need to maintain them. The thing that happens the most often is the pocket clips become a little bit loose, and the Blue Box Toolkit is going to allow you to tighten those up and maintain your knife. Also, from time to time, the pivot screw may need to be tightened and worked on these knives. Not regularly, but a couple times a year I find that the knives that I'm using the most tend to need that maintenance. Recently, the Blue Box Toolkit was extremely useful to me as I needed to tighten up the thumb stud here on the CRKT Hisatsu. Okay, and that was important because I was afraid I was actually going to lose that component. And you can see there the thumb stud attaches to the top. Okay, so I was able to remove it, Loctite it, and put it back on, and the Blue Box Toolkit was very, very useful for that. And the knife functions very, very well now. One of the things that I like about this toolkit is it's a full self-contained unit, meaning if you have it, you can do all the work you need to. When you buy the Blue Box Toolkit from Benchmade, you get two T6 heads, two T8 heads, and two T10 heads. These are Torx heads. And I think it's nice that they built in some redundancy. Benchmade knows you may lose or break these heads as you continue to use them. What I really like, though, is that it's a self-contained unit. This little carry case actually is designed to be the handle of your entire system. So you're able to snap the extender into it, which does have a little magnetic head here, and then the Torx bits will pop right in there. So I'd be able to, in this case, tighten the pocket clip on my mini Griptilian like so. The Blue Box Toolkit from Benchmade is going to cost you around $30. You may be able to find it closer to $20, but if you go into this looking for it for around $30, I think you'll be satisfied. You know, there are a number of companies that sell Torx heads, but I really like the overall size and package of the Blue Box Toolkit from Benchmade. I also appreciate the fact that they use standard Torx heads, which means you can use a standard screwdriver handle, okay, to work on other items. I would probably avoid using the standard handle on my pocket knives just because I think you could over tighten and maybe break one of the screws or over tighten it and damage the knife. The Blue Box Toolkit from Benchmade has been very useful to me, and I would definitely recommend it to you. One thing that you do need to be aware of is Benchmade's policy or warranty policy for their knives. And I'm just going to read that to you. It came with my Blue Box Toolkit. Do not disassemble your Benchmade knife. Disassembly by anyone other than the Benchmade Knife Company warranty department will void your warranty. These tools are for your convenience. That means the Blue Box Toolkit. In accordance with the Benchmade warranty, they are intended to be used to adjust the blade pivot screw to maintain the proper safety tension if needed. You may also remove or move, depending on the particular model, the carry clip. The assembly screws may occasionally work loose and may need to be retightened as well. Anything done beyond the above mentioned will void your warranty. I believe that Benchmade will take care of you. Okay, that's been my experience. Benchmade's a great company, but you do need to be aware of that warranty policy. I really like the Benchmade Blue Box Toolkit. I think it's a quality item in a very small package that's a fully contained toolkit that will allow you to maintain your knives. It comes highly recommended from me, the TheGearTester. Thank you very much for your views and your subscriptions. My goal is to produce quality video reviews on the topics of shooting, camping, and survival gear. This is the TheGearTester signing off.